And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem and the Crypto, episode 580. Today is Monday, July 20th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
Today's top stories: MasterCard expands cryptocurrency program for crypto card issuers. Coincidence? Top 5 Swiss banks profits up 34% after Bitcoin integration. PayPal to reportedly offer a crypto trading program, crypto trading through Paxos partnership. Hacker sells bigger MGM grand data leak for Bitcoin on dark web. And Elon Musk sees a Dogecoin standard future as Doge prices rises again, 14% last week on Friday. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a peek at these prices on the day.
Oh yeah, so Bitcoin looking like the new stable coin is at $9,180, up 0.2%. Ethereum at $238, up 1.3%. Ripple at 19 cents is down 0.1%. Chainlink seeing its first losses over the weekend at $7.82, down 1.4%. Bitcoin Cash at $224 is up 0.13%. Litecoin at $42 is up 0.2%. And last but not least, EOS at $260 is up 3% today. So we're seeing a mix of green and red across the board. Some people calling for alt season. I've even seen some people saying Bitcoin's going back to 3,000 while alt season happens and the DeFi projects make their money. So it will be interesting to see. Not much happening as far as price.
All right. Top story of the day. Couple quick shouts. Tiffany from New York. What's going on? Crypto and Culture. Tommy Brown. Reggie Bone. Sergeant Crypto. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you smash that like and share. Top story of the day. MasterCard expands cryptocurrency program for crypto card issuers. That's right. MasterCard is reaching out to cryptocurrency firms and encouraging them to apply to become partners as part of its newly expanded cryptocurrency card program. So MasterCard has officially jumped on the bandwagon, it looks like. What type of program are they trying to build?
Oh yeah, so it seems like they are simplifying access to its Accelerate program for crypto card users, allowing you to onboard partners in a matter of weeks. Now it's enhanced for these crypto card applicants. The Accelerate program gives partners support with their market entry, continued growth, and international expansion. So it looks as though MasterCard is using their technology alongside cryptocurrency in order to provide fast payments. Had the opportunity to speak with a company that has already joined this MasterCard program, and it has digital payment solutions coming out of Canada. So yes, this is a very real thing. One of the things MasterCard has expressed, Visa and MasterCard, is that, hey, Bitcoin can't scale. We may be able to help. And as a bridge to the future, yes, I think this is actually good because people are used to cards. They're used to credit cards, and whenever their crypto can be spent like money using a credit card, this is a lot easier for new people into the space. So shout out to MasterCard. And they said they are providing robust consumer protection, ensuring privacy and security. And of course, they have to operate within the KYC and AML laws. So going forward, we should see a lot more crypto companies going with MasterCard, and they're smart. They get all of the onboarding money without any of the stress of the crypto company. So this is smart on their part. We've always said these companies are going to find a way to make money off of it if they can't buy it directly. So MasterCard seems like they're positioning themselves for that.
And it looks like a London-based crypto payment processor, WireX, has become the first native cryptocurrency platform to be granted a MasterCard principal membership, as it's called. So can't wait to see how big this goes. And yeah, if we start going to grocery stores and hearing people like, what are you paying with? Like, debit crypto or debit fiat? Oh, debit crypto. Oh, okay. So we'll see what happens to that.
Oh, yeah.
Coincidence, top 5 Swiss banks profits are up 34% after Bitcoin integration. That's right. Shout out to Cointelegraph and this awesome artwork. Of course, they got a Bitcoin guy standing tall with the Swiss tie around him. Looks like Julius Baer, a top 5 Swiss bank, saw its net profit climb by 34% in the first half of 2020, a period during which it began offering digital assets like Bitcoin to its clients. I mean, that is a good question. Is this a coincidence? I would have to say no, especially since we've seen how the world market has been. Oh, yeah. Are the Swiss banks winning from offering Bitcoin transactions there?
Oh, yeah. In my opinion, yes. We saw Cash App increase their revenue over the first 2 quarters, or every quarter that they introduced Bitcoin. And it just so happened that this bank introduced Bitcoin as a custodial service in January, and then of course a 34% increase in business during a worldwide economic pandemic. So yes, the stimulus package you're looking for is Bitcoin. Whether you're a company who accepts Bitcoin or a person who wants to invest in it, whatever stimulus package you're looking for, you should buy Bitcoin, because at this point, I think this is probably the 5th or 6th company that has had, crazy increases in the amount of money they made just by adding Bitcoin to their platform. That's it. They didn't do anything special. Maybe did some research, but they have the money to pay people to integrate it. And once they do, more money. And that's what Bitcoin provides. And once other companies see this, it's over for the not having Bitcoin as an option. You're either going to have it or your company's going to die at some point. So
right.
I think this is becoming the trend, and these companies are not innovative, so they're just going to copy what makes money. And if Bitcoin does it, this will be the standard.
What's crazy, and this is, think about it, they talked about how Bitcoin, we saw it on March 13 drop as low as $3,600. From $3,600 to $10,440 since then, basically. I mean, we're back at 9,100, 9,200 now, but essentially you're looking at 185 to 190% rally from that March date. So it's crazy to see that. Again, we know it's volatile to go from 3,600 one day to 10,000 the next. But to me, that shows the staying power. It shows the staying power is not dying. And as Julius Baer said, as they extend their service to these digital assets offerings, as they're calling them, more banks are seemingly becoming more comfortable with crypto. So again, way to lead the way. It'll be interesting to see how many banks jump on this bandwagon first, how much money they make, and who will be the sore losers at the end, right?
Oh yeah, I think it's funny. Jamie Dimon, they mentioned him here at the end, discussing how Bitcoin isn't real, and then of course Coinbase and Gemini are their clients. So yes, it seems as though these banks are, like we've always said, they're going to try and be the gatekeepers. They're like, all right, well, people are going to buy Bitcoin anyway. Let's make them buy it from us or buy it through our company that we actually use as our client. So this is not surprising, and I think, like you said before, this is the trend. Right. I don't see a bank that would honestly look at this and say, hey, this would be a bad idea. Especially now. Right, they're scrambling for ways to make money. With the coin shortage, with money not as valuable, and with people not trusting banks, they need something. And I think this adding Bitcoin will do it. That's why PayPal's doing it.
Right. Yeah. Rolling into the next story, PayPal to reportedly offer crypto trading through Paxos partnership. I would say it is unfortunate. I see what Paxos is doing. I understand why. They're like, we don't want to get all these licensing we need to be our own PayPal, so we'll just work with them. But yeah, like we just said, PayPal's another one. Anti-crypto, anti-Bitcoin, anti-everything. And then overnight, PayPal reportedly plans to introduce crypto trading through a new brokerage service offered by United States stablecoin operator Paxos. If you also remember, Paxos, I take that back now. I'm thinking about it. I take that back about the registration, sort of licensing. Because Paxos already has an inside scoop with Wall Street. I forgot about
that. They got the New York license.
Yeah, they got the New York license. So this partnership actually makes sense for PayPal. I wouldn't be surprised if you see them jump in the bed doing something to Gemini too, because they're all about this licensing and regulation path that they're going. But congratulations to PayPal. Way to officially jump into the 21st century, all the way 22nd. They already been in the 21st century.
Finally,
right?
Mm-hmm. And they were also They were a member of the Libra Association. That came and went very fast. There were a few companies that were involved with that for Facebook's proposed stablecoin. They withdrew back in October of last year, and it seems as though they're moving forward with Paxos as a stablecoin. This will be interesting to see, because if they're going to have crypto, a stablecoin, and Bitcoin, this is going to be crazy on PayPal just to see, especially when, like you said before, they were opponents to start, but how the tide has turned. If you can't beat them, join them.
Right. And not only that, the partnership is interesting, but where this will bring the masses is going to be interesting. Will Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general still remain on the back end? Which people have said that, hey, once all this is up to date and everything is sped up, the technology be more back end, anything like. My question is, this will not actually have people buying more Bitcoin. They're going to have them buying more Paxos and different types of stable coins, right? Oh, yeah. And trading in stablecoins, meanwhile, operators like PayPal is going to continue to use Bitcoin. The bank's going to use Bitcoin. Everything they're going to underwrite these contracts in, the futures contracts, they're all using Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. It's just the end user, the retail investor, is getting everything else butted. So I almost wonder if things like this happening, like PayPal or some of these CBDCs, and stablecoins, would this all detract people from the actual underlying asset, which we talked about?
Yes.
And have more and have more people doing everything else but the actual crypto and that great transfer of wealth in history we won't actually see happen.
Yeah, that's why Bitcoin futures was kind of whack when it came, because they literally introduced paper into a digital money system and people bought it up, But it is what it is. You just have to be vigilant and make sure you know what you're doing, what you're buying.
What's going on, Big Shep? You're asking about XRP. We talked about Ripple a lot on here. We think it's a good project to trade in the short term, and that short term gets shorter every year. We're on air. We started in 2017 saying it probably had about 3 to 5 years to trade it. I'm kind of sticking to that. I think at this point, Ripple has about 2 years to trade as these CBDCs roll out, because the reason for Ripple was the whole CBDC. It was to trade for banks and big organizations, but nations are going to create CBDCs. They don't need Ripple. In fact, it will actually be a hindrance to them trading with each other and keeping money. So I don't think that's going to happen personally.
You might have one more good pump in you, but that pump may last literally like 6 hours.
You got one more
and
good
then boom, and then right back down. So yeah, Ripple's use case was as a pump and dump, and going forward, I don't really see it being the standard for cross-settlement payments with banks.
Oh, A. Kent, I'm with A. Kent. A. Kent says, sorry, I can't roll with those platforms, mainly because they're trying to capitalize on regulating a space that wasn't intended to be regulated. I think that's their game plan. That's exactly my issue. That's my biggest issue. It's almost like, who's the guy with the Man Show who has the late night show? Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Somebody just texted me this speech from Jimmy Kimmel. Some things he said about the protests and Black Lives Matter, and and helping blacks in America. And I was like, why did you send me this? They was like, I thought it was cool that, this guy has his platform, he's saying this and everything. I was like, it's 2020. Like, I really could care less about hearing that. Yeah. So this is the same thing when it comes to these platforms to me. It's just, now all of a sudden you want to do the right thing and use technology because it helps everyone.
Yeah.
That's my thing. They're like, these platforms, banks included, countries, they're not using technology, and they're hurting people just so that they can keep power and control. So exactly. I'm with you, A-Ken. I can't roll with these platforms or organizations either. But hey, we're here to report on it, so we're definitely going to do that.
Oh, yeah. It's disingenuous and disheartening to see, because we know how they really feel. Because if they felt the way they supposedly feel now, as far as technology, they would have adopted it years ago.
Right. And that's the thing. We talk about all these updates with Bitcoin every day and crypto. We can go full tilt right now, people. Of course, there will be scaling problems, but just like those initial scaling problems in 2017, they will be figured out. So, us not using the technology itself, like I said, it's disheartening. What's going on? Trek PFC Wells said, "Oh, just wait. The switch is definitely going to happen, and people will get left holding the bed. It's all about marketing." All right, let's see. Next story up. Hackers sell bigger MGM Grand data leak for Bitcoin on dark web.
Oh yeah!
What?
Let's go.
What is going on here with the MGM Grand and hackers? I guess.
Oh yeah. So.
This is my information. Hold on, I'm about to get off the internet right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Last year, MGM Grand was hacked, and they obtained a massive dump of names, addresses, phone numbers, and dates of birth from 142 million hotel guests. The crazy thing is they're selling the data on the market for roughly $2,939 worth of Bitcoin or Monero. So I'm guessing they figure they'll have a lot of customers. It stemmed from ZDNet, and last year they said that the hack happened, but it was only 10 million guests. Apparently it's 142 million. And of course, some of the names that are include Justin Bieber and Jack Dorsey. So these are some of the high-profile people that they said were on this list. Of course, there's millions of other millionaires that are on that list that could probably be affected. So yes, this shows that yes, these people who are on the darknet still use Monero, still use Bitcoin for these transactions. That's really the crypto part of the story. But when people get hacked and their data gets taken, which everybody has been hacked, it seems, your information is not safe. Trust me. And if you've been to MGM lately, or if your data is there, it's on the dark net right now, so good luck.
This is crazy. 142 million. I mean, it's official. This entire country has been hacked in some shape or form through some organization. This entire country has been hacked. I mean, MGM and the credit bureau from a couple of years ago. Who was that? Equifax.
Equifax. Yep.
Equifax and MGM. That's like, if you total those numbers. I mean, granted, it's probably the same people over again, but. That's literally 292 million people out of 330 million people of Americans. Now, granted, MGM aren't only Americans; it's people from all over the world. But this is crazy to see. I mean, this kind of goes along the whole decentralized argument, of course, we talk about. That's why we want Bitcoin and blockchain technology, because this won't happen. And speaking of which, we saw the comment. I can't remember who commented on it. They were talking about the value overflow incident when we said Bitcoin has been hacked. They said, well, technically it has been. You know, someone tried to create a bunch of Bitcoins out thin air. Bitcoin, as they eloquently pointed out, it was immediately forked. So technically the hack did not happen. So I say all that to say, since the hacks haven't happened, it won't happen if we decentralize all this information. Why do we have 142 million people's information in one source, like on one area or on one server, when a group of people can get it? So it's crazy to see this, but hopefully this is another lesson in cybersecurity, and it will highlight why blockchain technology is important.
Oh yeah.
All right. Last but certainly not least, hold on, couple quick comments. I'm seeing some good ones come in. Shannon Allen said, I'm surprised they didn't use Monero.
Yeah, that's one of them. Monero and Bitcoin,
Yep. Ryan Cooper said the whole point is to be decentralized and remove the middleman. No more bending thy knee, LOL. It's funny, I saw someone say Nick Cannon had to bend thy knee the other day.
Definitely.
I was dying laughing. You're right. Oh, it's the last show you got, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, here's the deal. Let's see. Yep, A. Kent said the whole push to gain mass adoption is employed to keep the power. Let's see. We got a couple quick ones. A. Kent said Epstein was probably among the list.
Hey, all I know is the judge that's presiding over his case, her son and husband got shot yesterday.
Was that the same judge?
A new one got appointed 4 days ago. Her son and husband got shot by a person posing as a FedEx employee.
Wow.
So he might be on that list, but it might be kind of real for Epstein. And what's the lady's name? Ghislaine Maxwell.
The last one.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Ryan Cooper said, I bet this is how Twitter will be social engineered and hacked in the future. If the future was a week ago, you are correct. All right. Elon Musk sees Dogecoin standard future and Doge price rises another 14%. Again, this is the thing. At first, it was a running joke, and I'm not talking about Doge. I'm talking about just cryptocurrencies being inflated. Was a kind of a joke, and everybody's getting rich quick and winning, right? This is the danger of it, and this is why I think that we are slower to grow or slower to mature than what we think. You know, I won't lie, I thought it would happen even quicker because I'm like, hey, the technology works, why not? But I think this is why, too. Elon Musk is having fun with it. But to the rest of the world, this is what scares them off.
Yeah. They're like, hold up, man. You got a top CEO sending out memes?
This
what am I supposed to do with this
what
information?
scares them off. They don't want to be in crypto or Bitcoin or whatever. And literally the price will rise or drop overnight 14%. That will make people on Wall Street sick, all right? But it looks like it doesn't for Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who trolled the crypto community once again with a tweet about Dogecoin. And again, the problem with this is that as he's having fun with it, people are taking it for real. And it's, and it's reflecting the price. So what happened with this last tweet that Elon Musk put out on Friday?
Oh, yeah. Well, when he put it out, everybody was pretty much laughing and, saying anybody in the crypto space realizes Doge is sort of what they call a joke coin, or it was a meme coin from back in the day. So people don't take it serious that much. But after you had a big pump from TikTokers, and then, of course, you have Elon putting out this memes, people are starting to ask what is Dogecoin about as much as they ask what is Bitcoin. However, he's been tweeting about Dogecoin since last year. In April, he even said Dogecoin might be my favorite cryptocurrency. It's pretty cool. And he made himself the self-proclaimed CEO of Dogecoin. Again, this is a billionaire having fun with cryptocurrency because this is such a fun and new space. A lot of young kids are involved in it, their first taste of the financial market. And, of course, memes work for whatever reason. I mean, every meme that I've seen that's gotten super popular has somehow turned into real news. So we're talking about it now, and it all started from a meme of Dogecoin taking over the financial industry. So I like the fact that Elon Musk is tweeting that out. Hopefully he can talk to Kanye about Dogecoin or about Bitcoin, since they're besties now. And
oh no, he already pulled back on that.
Yeah,
he retracted quick.
Yeah, retracted real quick.
I think that was a 24-hour.
In public.
That was one of those Dwayne Wade retractments. Oh, I know what I said, but this is what I meant.
Yeah, exactly. In public, but I'm sure they can still hang out.
Well, no, I will say, unless he's pulling some old Maccabee tricks where he's like, yeah, I'm only buying some Doge. I wonder why. And I was like, no. The good thing about Dogecoin, people, is that it actually works. We talked about Dogecoin on this show so many times. It actually works, and it has a real community. And Dogecoin, what's also important and good about it is it's showing you what cryptocurrency is about. No matter what governments say, no matter how they try to tax you, what they say you're allowed and not allowed to do, you can create a cryptocurrency in a few minutes, like Dogecoin. Not saying Dogecoin only was a few minutes. It was an earlier project, so it may have taken longer. But I think it was a copycat coin.
About 2 hours.
Okay, right. Yeah. So in 2 hours, you can create Dogecoin, right? And all you need is one other person to trade with you, and you have a coin. You have a cryptocurrency. You don't need government help. You need your teachers, your parents. You don't want to tell you that. Next thing you know, you get 2 more people. You got 4. You got 8. You got Elon Musk tweeting about it. Now you have an actual market for a coin that started out as a joke coin for people online just to kind of connect with. So, I think the story of Dogecoin is cool. I think it will continue to be around. We always talk about it. We tell people all the time, to buy a little bit. I'll wait a couple weeks and throw $10 in it right now, people. But it's a fun coin, and it's still teaching people about crypto, which is the best thing, right?
Oh yeah. Any publicity is good publicity, and of course, it's funny to us, but it does scare away a lot of mainstream investors. But honestly, they need to be a little scared. They should be a little scared. The fact that their process of how they get things done has not worked, and it's been so stuffy and. Basically, you have to do it.
That a joke could actually work better than the process.
You have to put it in such a box that you got a bunch of young kids that are like, hey, we could joke about it and we could still get stuff done. So, exactly what is all of these standards you all put forward. Like I said, the curtain is falling. People are starting to see everything that you've been told before doesn't really matter if you have a billionaire CEO tweeting about Dogecoin. Come on, man. Look how far we've come.
Yeah, Ryan Cooper said the tech should pump it, not CEO memes. What's going on, Mr. G? Let's see. Canadian official said BitConnect comeback 2020. Look, I'll tell you what.
Probably.
If these organizations, it's going to happen. So we might as well. This is why I'm about to make the joke. This is just a joke. But organizations like PayPal, JP Morgan Chase, if all of them start to come out on top end of this year, next year, then in 2020, end of 2021, beginning of 2022. I am running a BitConnect return for all the new accredited old head investors who just switched over, not the retail, not the mom and pops. I'm going for the big organization. Be like, oh, JP Morgan, you never heard of BitConnect? Oh man,
great service.
You must never heard about 100% returns every day, huh? Like no, but we'll have to have that comeback for those organizations. Ryan Cooper, we were just actually talking about that before the show started. We saw him in the news as well. McAfee flaked on his promise to eat his meat.
Oh, yeah. He said December. He said December.
He's going to eat that meat. Don't you worry. Yeah, McAfee, don't have us come find you on that boat.
Yeah, hopefully we might be able to interview him again during that time period.
Right.
Hey,
that
man, would be December 31st. Hey, so you gonna hold up your bet or what?
Right. A. Kent said he need to be called out. Yeah, that is a good thing. On December 21st, is have him interview him at least, because whoever gets the interview that day will be paying attention.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Ryan said Musk is baiting the world for the Tesla and EWT altcoin. I think I'm with you on that too. He's getting his crowd prepared for crypto so he can enroll. Well, here's the thing about charging Teslas now. You don't no longer need to use cash or crypto. You can
just convert it into EWT or whatever.
Whatever. Elon dollars, right.
Yep, Elon dollars.
That's a good point, Ryan Cooper. Great point. Ryan James said Akon's Acoin is backed by Stellar Foundation. That is true. Let's see.
Forsage.
I haven't heard of that one.
A couple people hit me up about Forsage. Instantly saw some red flags. I don't think it'll be the next BitConnect because it won't be as big. I think people are smarter now. But yes, these pop up. I think the same people have the same template, and they
probably the same people.
Probably the same people, just a different face out in front, and they always get people. That's the thing. I as much as we can talk to, we blue in the face. They always make a few million off of some people who don't understand it and just trying to make.
And that's
a quick
all
buck.
You need when you're talking about operating costs. You're not putting no money into it. Really, you get a quick buck and they're gone. So, but yeah, like you said, it's good to see that the amount of people getting tricked in these hacks and scams are decreasing yearly now. I saw an article come out a few weeks ago how it was saying like on the year so far, the amount of money made from hacks is the lowest since like crypto's been out so far. So we're heading in the right direction with that, but it's definitely gonna take a few more years. All right, y'all are hilarious. Is that gonna be the new thing like BitConnect, where it's gonna be like eat the meats?
Eat the meats.
Right. Hey, we gotta hit up McAfee with that on that date. All right. Other than that, that's the show for the day. You got anything else?
That's all for me.
All right. As always, people, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like and share. We got a ton of people on right now. Smash that like and share. Get this algorithm popping. And we'll see you all tomorrow with some more crypto news. Cheers.
Cheers.